Hey YouTube! Okay, son, hold on, let me get in my house. It's a rare occurrence. I don't have my kids with me. I'm remodeling at my store that I work at. And so we have construction workers and I have a big meeting to go to. So I dropped them off. But how have everyone been? Hello. Let's see, the last video was the sleeping. Nothing's changed. He's still sleeping. But okay, so that medicine that I showed you guys, the energy pill, the insurance decided that it wasn't necessary anymore. And you have to have what is it called? A pre-authorization or an authorization? Something that's a pain in the neck that I can't just get his prescription and pick it up. Like the insurance, the doctor has to submit something to the insurance and then the insurance decides if they're going to cover it or not. How do you expect people to go to work? Pharmaceutical or insurance? I don't know even who to blame. I think it's the insurance because I'm sure a pharmaceutical company wants to get paid. How do you expect people to function? He has MS. He's been on this medication for a year. And if you're going to start requiring an authorization, don't wait till he's out of the medication. It's just not fair. It's just not fair. But the first couple days, it was really, really hard. He was just exhausted at all times. He was saying, oh, I think I've detoxed off of it because I have a little bit more energy. So he's feeling better. He's doing good. We had a moment of stress, which caused some rage and some anger issues. It took about 3 days to relax, and now he's back to himself. But yeah, everything's been going well. I have to vent, so work with me here. I am a part of an amazing Facebook support group. And dang it, I meant to write it down. Okay, it's Family of the MSers. Darn it, I wish I would have wrote it down. Spouse caregivers and spouses of the MSers. I think that's what it is. But I love the group to death. Like, I've said it before, it has brought me out of some horrible depression, I guess. I've never really been diagnosed with depression, but a time in my life where I thought nothing would ever get better, and I was crying every day, every single day, crying for hours, and slowly just hearing that other people are going through it and talking to them, it changed my life. Like, I have like a little knot from like wanting to cry almost. But it changed my life. But anyway, so there was a conversation, I guess the one of the people in the group showed their husband how nasty we are and how mean and blah 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 we are. We force things on our spouses, and none of which are true. She was saying that she needed a true support group. You know, whatever. So she's showing her husband, and her husband posts through her Facebook how disappointed he was on how we treat our spouses, and I had to take a minute to respond. It wasn't even, part of it was to me, I think. Maybe I'm just sensitive. I'm not sure. But I took it personal because I used that group as like my little soapbox to cry and yell and scream on. I took it personal and I had to take a minute. Dead serious. I try not to let the internet get to me. I needed a minute. Because what I wanted to say would have been really ugly. So I had to compose myself and be an adult because I'm too old for the nonsense. It's still like, you know when something bothers you because you didn't say it the way you wanted to say it? That's kind of where I'm at. Sorry, I'm all nasally. I could hear it. I just wish. The me 10 years ago, I would have went off. I'm too old for that now. But it was still really bothersome to me. So I responded that instead of, trying to tear people down, you should be encouraging and like pray for them if you pray, or give good mojo or whatever you do. Like, don't judge someone on how they choose to express themselves when they feel nothing is right, where they feel that there is no hope in the world, where they feel alone and by themselves. Don't judge someone. Like, oh my gosh, that made me so angry. Encourage each other. Like, tell them that it's gonna be okay. Don't sit there and like, well, I would never do that, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if that's how she talks because it's on the internet, and heck if I know. But that's how I took it. For her to say that she's gonna start her own true support group where none of that would be allowed and crap, then do it. Shut up. If you don't like it, scroll, baby. No one asked you. I'm not the only one that goes on there and vents, because damn it, this disease affects the spouses. And sometimes we want to scream. And sometimes we want to yell, and we have to hold it in, because what is it going to do for our spouse for us to be like, listen here, you piece of crap. Like, don't you ever talk to me like that again. Like, what's that going to do? It's not going to do anything. You have to do the whole, I'm sorry you're having a hard time. I'm going to give you some space so that you could calm down and we'll discuss it later. Luckily, I haven't had to have those conversations in a long time. But I have to hold it in. I have to sugarcoat it. When my kids are like, Daddy's being mean, I have to say, well, Daddy's having a hard time today. Let's go out. Let's go to the park. Let's go get some ice cream. Let's give Daddy some time and he'll feel better. And I can't be like, yeah, your dad's an ass. That's what he is. And he'll be fine soon, but he's an asshole right now. I can't say that to my kids. I have to sugarcoat it. So don't judge me because I'm pissed off and I want to vent on the internet to people who understand. And I'm taking it way too personal, and I probably understand that. But damn it, that pissed me off. When I have to sugarcoat the way he behaves when he's not on the right medication, to his family, to my family, to friends. I have to avoid going to public functions because I don't know how my husband's going to behave. And then I want to go online and say, this crap sucks and I'm done and I don't want to do this anymore and I need strength. Don't judge me, because it's not fair. I'm going to give myself a minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. It just really, really got to me, because no one deserves that. Keep it to yourself and keep scrolling. You could disagree, but don't judge people. I disagree with a lot of things that I read online. Tons. Politics. Politics. It really makes me think differently about people. But that's their opinion. If I don't like it, I scroll on away. I'm not going to tear you up because you think this person would be a great president and I think this person's an idiot. I scroll. Or you chose to wear that and you look like a hoochie. It's none of my business. I scroll. If someone said, does this look good? Even if I was asked my opinion and I think it looks disgusting, I would still say, oh, maybe you could try it with this. Or maybe pairing it with this would bring out your eyes. Or, like, you could say how you feel without tearing someone down. And I think that people have lost the ability to have good manners. And I think the internet is part of the reason behind that. They feel they could say whatever the hell they want to say. And they could be behind their keyboard because you don't know them. I wish I did know you. I wish whatever your name is, I wish I knew you. Because I don't play that. Dead serious. Don't play that. And I'm not a violent person, but we could have that conversation. And I bet you money you wouldn't ever approach someone in real life talking to them in the way that you chose to belittle people online. So that's my rant for that. This wasn't even the purpose of that. This wasn't the purpose of this video. I was just excited to be home. There's no one here. Ooh, ooh. I'm gonna clean my house. Excitingness of an adult. But I hope everyone's doing good. I talked to my hubby and he's willing to do a question and answer. I'm very excited. Maybe we'll do it today before we go get the kids. He's not home right now. He's at work, but yeah, he's at work. Maybe we'll get that done. I have some questions. I would love to get them on film. If you have questions for your spouse, but they're not in the place where you could ask them without them maybe getting upset or anything like that, send them my way. I'll ask my husband. Not that they would feel the same way that your spouse would feel, but you never know. I'll give you a little sample of my questions. I would love to know if when he's not having the best time ever, if he knows what's coming out of his mouth. Like, I don't know. I know when I'm mad, I just start spewing, like, and you could take it here, and you could take this person with you, and take the dog, and I just go because I'm mad. But I wonder if he has any control over it. Not over it. If he knows what he's saying, type of thing. It'd be interesting to know. Another question I have is how he thinks MS has changed our lives. And the biggest question ever, I would like to know from him if what MS has taught him about life. I think that's like, when someone has a disease and maybe it's like an incurable disease that maybe they won't survive. Not that MS is that disease, but you know what I mean. They get like the meaning of life, what life means. And even though he's not dying, I wonder if it has been like a moment where he appreciates things more, or he has like a different outlook of life because of it. Just, things that I've wanted to ask. I haven't asked. We're so busy that I don't really see him or talk to him very much. Kind of sad, but we do this for our kids. We do this so that our children could be homeschooled. we do this so that our kids will never see a daycare center. We work opposite schedules, and so we see each other if we get days off on the same day, or we see each other, like, I'm technically off today. So, and he's not, but when he gets home, we'll have time together. And we do a lot of activities and stuff. But we do this for our family. So I don't really get to ask him these questions. So today I'm going to make sure that our kids go to bed on time, and I'm going to write some questions down, and he's willing to get on camera. Yay! He's cute. Cutie. So, if you have any questions that you want to ask, let me know. Sorry to get all emotional today with you guys, but like I said, I keep it real, and sometimes it's not ugly, and I'm sure I had an ugly cry. I don't even know. I don't think I was looking at the camera to fix my face. So, all right, guys, have a great one. Bye.